The dashboard in Clinical Practice Optimizer has the same look and feel as other Seeker products. Here you can quickly access the items which are your greatest concern. Benchmark statistics for your practice regarding diagnosis, treatment, and scheduling are only a mouse click away. Information in CPO is presented in two formats: the Key Performance Indicators, or KPI, and reports. The KPI are an interactive format that you can view using the CPO software. They are simplified graphs which give you access to additional information and functionality. Smaller versions of the KPIs are displayed in your dashboard. Reports present the information in a printable format, so the data is thoroughly displayed on the page. CPO can be set to email reports automatically to any email recipient. Emailed reports are sent as PDF attachments, which require only the free Adobe Acrobat software to open and view. Reports can be opened anytime from the Reports menu at the top of the screen. And once a report is opened on screen, the date can be changed to view information from a different period. Icons at the top of the report change pages, print the report, set export options, or change the size that the report is displayed on screen. To send any reports by email, go to the Settings and Options window, then click on the link Send Email. Enter an email address in the box, then click on Add Email Account. Choose your desired reports from the list that opens up, click the Add button, then set the interval for those emails to be sent. Intervals include daily, weekly, and monthly. For your convenience, set the interval for each report as you would like it to be sent. You can edit this at any time. A complete index of the key performance indicators is always at the top left-hand side of the window. The most frequently viewed KPIs are also available as dashlets for your dashboard. The dashboard displays up to 9 graphs on the main screen at one time. You can click on any dashlet to open a larger version of it on screen. You can choose which graphs to display in your default view of your dashboard, and you can also create and save custom dashboard views, which include other dashlets. The key performance indicators are organized by categories, with reports for doctors, reports for hygienists, and office reports. There are several colored bars in each KPI graph. The blue bars represent the data for your practice. Yellow bars represent the goal value that has been set for that statistic. Gray bars represent the national average for the statistic, and pink represents a set percentile for that category. By default, the program will show you the 85th percentile. You can change the percentile setting at any time. Please select the level that you would like displayed on the graphs and set that option in the General Settings page of the Options menu. You can also turn the National Averages bar off in the General Settings window. To determine the level of any of the bars in a KPI graph, hover over that bar and a window will open to display the information. Additionally, you can click on the blue bars to zoom in on the data from your practice further. You can access zoom in information by clicking on a wedge of a pie chart as well. The zoom data will show you the specific patient information that contributed to the graph that you are investigating. The forecasting tool in CPO uses data that is collected from your practice and compares this to benchmarking data from other practices that are also using CPO. The forecast can be adjusted to show you the impact on your practice if you were performing at a different percentile level or standard. There are two methods of forecasting in CPO, either by a single statistic, or forecast several, or even all statistics at once. To select one statistic at a time, open the KPI in the main window by clicking on the title from the KPI index or click on a dashlet. The pink bars in that KPI represent the percentile data that will be used for comparison in the forecast. Click on the forecasting icon in the toolbar at the top of the screen. The window that opens up will have forecasting for that KPI using your default percentile for comparison. In that window, the graph from the KPI still shows on the left-hand side. To the right is a trend graph of the same statistics over the last 12 months. The table in the lower right-hand corner demonstrates the effect of adjusting production in the practice to meet the level of the chosen percentile. Note that you can change the percentile for this screen in the top of the left corner. This setting does not change your default percentile, but it only changes the information that you are comparing in the forecast window. To forecast using a different percentile, simply change the amount shown here in the flyout at the top, then click the Go button. Forecasting with multiple items at one time can be done through the Reports menu. Simply select CPO Best Practices Forecasting from the Report menu. The interface that opens up has an index that mirrors the index of the key performance indicators. Select the KPIs to forecast by putting a checkbox for each. Then click the single arrow that points to the right. This will add them to the list to be forecast. When all the desired items have been added and selected, choose the desired percentile for comparison, then click the Go button. The resulting forecast will open in a crystal report. A graph at the top shows current production versus forecasted level for the practice. Then it breaks down by provider for each item selected. The report shows the level that each provider will need to produce and the difference from the current levels to match the percentile that being compared. To change the percentile level for forecasting multiple items, close the report, then return to the query interface. Change the percentile to the desired level, then click the Go button again. This will open a new report. The Report menu includes some choices which are not available as KPIs, such as the Trend Analysis report. This report shows month by month for a year for items including gross production, net production, collection, and AR. You can open this report by selecting Trend Analysis from the Reports menu.